These 7 morning routine tactics are scientifically proven to strengthen the immune system, improve cognition and mood, and increase energy and vitality so that we could accomplish our goals and start living the life of our dreams in a body that feels absolutely amazing. I want to start with a quote from author and biochemist Shawn Wells in his new book, The Energy Formula. Shawn states, "How we start our morning can be one of the most significant biohacks because it sets the tone for everything that follows." I love that quote because it is so true. I'm sure we can all remember times where we woke up and we felt a little groggy, felt tired, felt irritated, a little anxious. And on those days, it's usually the case that our day wasn't as productive or energetic as it could have been. And it's because how we start our morning sets the tone for everything that follows. So, let's get into it. Here are 7 morning routine tactics that I do Monday through Friday that I can confidently say has drastically changed my life. Number 1, gratitude. Countless people did not wake up today, but you did. This fact alone is such a blessing that many of us take for granted. Many of us just assume that because we've been waking up every day since the day we were born, we're going to continue waking up every day for many years to come. This assumption allows us to procrastinate. And if we want to achieve our big, hard goals, we have to realize that, hey, this life of ours, it's fragile, it's precious, and it could end at any second. I love instilling gratitude as soon as I wake up for a few reasons. Number 1, when I am grateful for the life I have, that automatically puts me in a mindset of abundance. And this is critical. When I'm in a mindset of abundance and I feel abundant because I'm grateful for everything I have, what that does is that automatically takes me out of the state of lack. It takes me out of the state of fear, doubt, scarcity. Also, gratitude drowns out negativity and it brings in and it instills positivity. And we could then use that positivity and channel it to everything we do that day. We will be much more productive. We will be much more determined. We will be much more happy. Now, what I personally do is the second I open my eyes, I think of minimum one thing I'm grateful for. It doesn't matter. It could be the socks on my feet. It could be the covers over my body, the roof over my head. It could be my cat. It could be my sister. It could be my grandma. It could be my grandma's second cousin. I don't even know who that is. Here's the thing. Our brain doesn't care about what we're grateful for. It just cares that we're grateful. And this is awesome because when our brain knows we're grateful, it starts to produce all these feel-good chemicals and neurotransmitters like oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin. And what this does, it ignites us. It gets us ready. It gets us energized to take on the day with enthusiasm, optimism, positivity so that we can start living our greatest life. Number 2, make your bed. First, making your bed creates and builds a powerful force that I alluded to earlier called momentum. And if we want to accomplish anything in life, any goal, any desire, momentum will be the driving force that gets us there. Next, making your bed teaches you the importance of a principle known as delayed gratification. If we want to achieve our big goals in life, our big hard goals, then we have to know that those goals, those desires, those dreams, they're not going to occur overnight. They're not going to be here like that. They're going to occur sometime in the future. Those big hard goals, they require action without immediately receiving an award. And that's why making your bed teaches you delayed gratification. Because you make your bed, you take the action of making your bed, not to receive an award immediately after, but to receive the award later that day. And this brings me to the third reason why I love making my bed. It is a great sleep hack. I don't know about you, but when I come home from a long days of work and I walk in my room and I see a nice, well-made, comfortable bed, it gets me excited to go to sleep that night. It gets me excited to just want to jump in, get cozy, and sleep deeply. And that's why making your bed is a great sleep hack, because when you come home from that long days of work, of school, of whatever it may be, it gets you excited to want to go to sleep later that night. Number 3, water. Did you know our brain is roughly around 80% water? According to the Journal of Neurology, even short-term dehydration can significantly reduce our brain's volume. Literally, being dehydrated makes our brain small. I don't know about you, but I don't want to wake up and go about my day having a small, puny brain. I want to wake up and I want to hydrate so that my brain is full, it's hydrated, it's ready to rock and roll. What I personally do, as soon as I'm done making my bed, I'll go downstairs and I'll pour myself 1 liter of water. Now, no, you don't need to be pouring yourself 1 liter of water. As soon as you wake up, drink minimum 8 ounces of water. That will not only help increase the volume of your brain, but it will help with your energy levels. It will help with your mental clarity. It will help with mood. It will help with kickstarting that metabolism. Number 4, light. According to neuroscientist and professor at Stanford University, Andrew Huberman, he claims that our eyes, they were first created not for vision, they were first created to receive light. And this is because we have receptors on our retinas, and these receptors send a message to the brain in order to tell the brain to start creating the daytime neurochemicals and neurotransmitters like dopamine, acetylcholine, serotonin, in order to get us ready and energized for the day. Long story short, we all have a master clock above the roof of our mouth. This master clock is known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus. And no, you do not have to remember that. But what you should know and remember is this master internal clock is responsible for another internal clock called the circadian rhythm, otherwise known as the sleep-wake cycle. Understanding and knowing about the circadian rhythm is critical, because when we get that morning sunlight, that light then filters through our eyes. It hits these receptors on our retinas, and those receptors send a message to the brain. It says, hey brain, stop producing melatonin and start producing those daytime energetic chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, cortisol, to get our body moving and to wake us up a bit. And doing this consistently will then start to synchronize and align our circadian clock. According to Andrew Huberman, synchronizing and aligning our circadian rhythm is critical for energy, mood, learning, memory. It's also critical for eliminating things such as depression, anxiety, insomnia, and fear. Also, getting that morning light every morning and synchronizing our circadian rhythm is a beautiful sleep hack. When we view that morning light, and when that light penetrates through our eyes and our brain receives that message, our brain then stops producing melatonin. And when that happens, our brain then sets a timer for 12 to 16 hours. And 12 to 16 hours later, our brain will then start automatically producing the melatonin we need in order to get a good night's rest. All we really need is 2 to 10 minutes of sunlight. That's it. It could be rainy, it could be cloudy, it could be snowy. It does not matter, because the light from the sun is so strong. Even if it's cloudy or snowy, we could still reap the benefits. Number 5, exercise. According to author Shawn Wells, in his new book, The Energy Formula, the single most important factor dictating how long and well we live is muscular strength. Exercising first thing in the morning is great because we're in a fasted state. And when we're in a fasted state and we do fasted exercise, it's fantastic for things such as weight loss. It's fantastic for increasing neurogenesis, otherwise known as the formation of new brain cells. It's great for increasing BDNF, otherwise known as brain-derived nootropic factor. It's great for allowing us to be metabolically fit and flexible. And it's also great for mood, mental clarity, and most importantly, giving us the energy we need in order to take on our day and accomplish our goals to start living our greatest life. Additionally, exercise is also a great hack for aligning and synchronizing our circadian rhythms. And this is why I love either combining light and exercise, or making sure I get light and then immediately getting some sort of physical movement in after that light, is because it's like a 1-2 punch on our circadian clocks. What I personally do, as soon as I'm done viewing light, I'll go get some sort of physical movement in. This is either, for me, aerobic. I'll go on an elliptical for 10 to 20 minutes. And it gets my body moving, gets the blood flowing, wakes my body up. Or if I'm not doing aerobic exercise, I will do a weightlifting session, and this will range from anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. And I love doing this in a fasted state. I love doing this first thing in the morning, because working out and lifting weights, it's one of those tasks that we have to do every day. And sometimes as the day goes on, our willpower starts to decrease and we don't want to get in the gym. We don't want to lift weights. So that's why I like doing it first thing in the morning, because I'm getting one of the hardest things off my to-do list bright and early. For those of you who don't want to do any sort of elliptical or aerobics or weightlifting, that is okay. When you're done viewing light, or you could do this simultaneously, do some stretching, do some yoga, get your body moving so that you could tell it, hey body, wake up. It's time to start accomplishing my goals. Number 6, meditation. According to Tony Robbins, success is 20% skill, 80% mindset. And this is why meditating is so important. Specifically, learning how to control our thoughts. I've been doing morning meditation for the past 3 years. Why, you ask? It's great for strengthening the immune system. It's great for enlarging the hippocampus. That's the memory center in our brain. It's great for shrinking the amygdala. That's the fear center in our brain. It's great for instilling gratitude. It's great for making you feel good, alive, and energized. I noticed that sitting down in silence for 10 minutes and doing a 10-minute meditation has a profound effect on my health, my well-being, my motivation, my determination, and how I accomplish my goals. I personally love doing a 10-minute meditation every morning because it brings clarity to my day. Clarity is key to efficiency. What I mean by this is when I sit down, I'll shut my eyes, I'll calm the monkey mind, I'll focus on my breath. Then I start to figure out, all right, what tasks, what goals do I have to accomplish today? I will then label those goals from hardest to easiest. And I do this because it's scientifically proven that our willpower and our motivation is directly correlated to our energy levels. And because our energy levels decrease as the day goes on, I want to make sure I get my hardest tasks out of the way first. And that's what meditation does. It allows me to create a roadmap for my day. Now what I do is I'll find a chair, I'll sit down. I'll either sit in silence, I'll use a meditation app such as Headspace, or I recently just bought a device. It's called a Brain Tab, and this device has changed my life. I absolutely love it. For more information, I will put the link below in the description box and you can check it out for yourself. I highly recommend it. I absolutely love it and it has changed my life significantly. And no matter what modality I use, I make sure to calm my mind and figure out strategically what tasks do I have to get done, what tasks the hardest, which is the easiest. I label them and now I know, okay, I have a roadmap for my day. Number 7, 2 to 3 minute cold shower. According to Wim Hof, aka the Iceman, a cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. I love cold showers for many reasons. However, some of the main reasons why I take a cold shower is because it increases my energy, it improves my mood, it burns fat, it builds mental toughness, it strengthens my immune system substantially. Now, what I personally do, as soon as I'm done meditating, I'll go upstairs, I'll turn my shower on warm. I start with a warm shower. I clean my face, I clean my body. At the very last 2 to 3 minutes of my shower, I turn that sucker all the way down, as cold as it could get. And I sit under the shower head, I breathe, and breathing is key. You want to try to calm your body down in a stressful situation. So then when I get out of it, I'm feeling alive, I'm feeling energized, I'm feeling good. And then when I take on my day, whatever stressful situation comes my way, I'm going to be prepared for it. I'm going to be prepared to breathe through it. I'm going to be prepared to calm my body down regardless of the situation I'm in. And this is great if you want to be resilient and be equipped with the mental toughness you need in order to start living your greatest life and start accomplishing all your goals. If you're getting value out of this video, please smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and join the community. And that's my morning routine. Now remember, you don't have to do all 7 of these tactics right away. If you want, take some baby steps. Start with 1. If you start with 1, I strongly encourage you that you start with sunlight. Start with technique number 4, which is getting light first thing in the morning. I know if you instill this morning routine and you're consistent with this morning routine, your life will drastically change for the better. With that said, I thank you so much and I will see you in the next video.